Hello, I'm Miss Wang.
And I'm Mrs. Rath.
I'm Mr. Miller.
And my name's Miss Vu.
And we're your Beacon Park second grade teachers.
Thunder, feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder. Thunder, feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder. Thunder, thunder.
Here at Beacon Park, we focus our language arts curriculum around a student pace and student choice. We utilize a program called Daily 5 that gives the students an opportunity to choose high-level interest texts that are appropriate at their reading level. A program like this allows the teacher to maximize the one-to-one interactions and instructions with each student. Because we invest our time in Daily 5, the district-adopted Houghton Mifflin Anthology will be used intermittently throughout the year at the teacher's discretion. Several times a year, we'll use a computer-adaptive reading comprehension assessment to gauge the student's reading level. These tests are one indicator of your child's reading success and do not tell the whole story. Your teacher will discuss these assessments at parent-teacher conferences.
In math here at Beacon Park, we will be focusing on cognitively guided instruction, which means instruction will be a student-centered, problem-based approach. We will not be following a strict guideline because, again, we want to focus on student comprehension, and this will allow us to move along as we see fit for our students. There will be times where we will refer to our textbook, which is Go Math, but it will not be one of the main resources that we use. We do encourage students to use the math games on and offline to keep them engaged with what we're teaching and to help them develop fluency. Math is, with the exception of math facts, will be a more interactive subject.
Here in second grade at Beacon Park, we utilize a project-based learning approach to our science and social studies instruction. What's project-based learning, you ask? Project-based learning is a style of teaching that gets students working together and hands-on in their learning rather than sitting in a desk and listening to us talk all day. Our goal with this type of instruction is to make content relatable to everyday life for our students. One of the ways that we're going to do that is through field trips. We have field trips planned both to relate to our social studies and science standards this year. Another area that we'll be working on heavily in second grade is STEM learning. You might have heard about STEM learning, which stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math. We'll be working really hard to incorporate technology and engineering into our science instruction this year.
We are so thankful to have such beautiful music classrooms for our children to utilize here at Beacon Park. Our kids get music every other week, and it's put on by IPSF. Similar to last year, our students will be participating in a 6-week art program taught by real artists that live in our community, sponsored by the Segerstrom Performing Arts Center. Both music and art are taught by teachers who specialize in their fields.
In second grade, in regards to homework policy, we expect students to read and practice math facts each and every night. We won't be setting a set amount of time for these activities in hopes that kids will be spending more time than we expect. A weekly homework check will happen each week so the teachers can check in to see what the students are doing at home. We won't be assigning any extra homework. We prefer students spend time after school hanging out with their friends and spending time with family and exploring other areas of interest. We do a ton of rigorous work in class, and we want to send the kids home to recharge and ready for the next day.
When you enter a classroom here at Beacon Park, it will look different from a traditional classroom, and that's because here we practice flexible seating. That means that there are going to be a lot of different options for your child to choose from, and we do this because we want every child to be at their best, and in order to be at their best, they need to be most comfortable. So in practicing flexible seating, every student will have a variety of seat options. This means there will not be an assigned seat or even desk for every student, but every student will have a place to work.
The second grade teachers at this school have very high expectations for how we're going to integrate technology into our everyday instruction. We will be using a ton of different digital programs, getting your students practicing their skills and creating something new in a way that they've never done before. Some of the programs we've used before are Adobe Spark to create videos, the Google Apps for Education Suite, Prodigy to practice math, Storybird for writing, Flipgrid to get our kids discussing, and so many more. One thing that we're always conscious of, though, is that we are not going to put your child in front of a Chromebook or an iPad just for the sake of using technology. When we use technology in the classroom, we are extremely conscious of making sure that it is purposeful use of that technology, and we're not just using it for the sake of using technology.
Hi, I'm Mr. H. I'm the PE teacher here at Beacon Park Elementary School. I'm very excited to be able to work with everyone here at this school. For our PE program curriculum, I like to teach our kids how to interact with each other, how we play in different sports, how to know how to work as a team and as a community as we build a better culture as teammates within each other as a second grade team.
Hi, and welcome to the Beacon Park Library. My name is Elizabeth Gould, and along with Yuri Hardison, we will be helping your children find books this year. Your child will be coming to the library once a week, and please be sure that your child brings their library book with them on that day so they can check out a new book. If they have not brought their book back, they will not be able to check out a new book that week. We will ask them to look for it, and then we will send a note home. So please help your child to go through all the books and papers at home in order to return the book back to school. If you still can't find the book at that point in time, we will send a note home with a charge so that we can replace the book and for others to enjoy. If you have any questions, I will be in the library. Happy reading.
Hi, I'm Dr. Minista. I'm the assistant principal here at Beacon Park, and I'd love to tell you a little bit about our PBIS, or our Positive Behavior Intervention Systems and Supports. Here at Beacon Park, our students know that they should ROAR. Stands for Respectful Choices, Own Your Actions, Act Safely, and Respond with Integrity. We explicitly teach our students that these expectations should be followed in every location around our campus. So we take them to the restrooms, we take them to the Performing Arts Center, we teach them these expectations in the classroom, and we show them what it looks like, what it sounds like, and how they should act in those different locations. As part of our positive incentives, we utilize these ROAR cards, which we pass out to students when we catch them doing the right thing. And students can turn these cards in for various opportunities and experiences. Last year we had students who got to earn DJ for the day, a dance party at recess, or even cartoons with Mr. Curly for a couple minutes during the school day. Students really enjoy earning these ROAR cards. They love being acknowledged for when they know they're doing the right thing, and it's a way for us to reinforce these positive behavior expectations. The goal of our program is really just to instill character values in our students, but it's also to strategically take advantage of opportunities to teach and reteach the expectations. So if a student is making a mistake, we get a chance to pull them aside, use the ROAR expectations to reteach the expected behavior, and then as soon as we catch them doing the right thing, we get to reward them with one of our ROAR cards. This is really meant to set our students up for success in school and then obviously in life.
Last year, in our first year here at Beacon Park, we, the teachers, were very, very lucky to have a high level of involvement and commitment from our parent community. This year, we hope to see that continue. Every class will need a room parent, as you may be familiar with. The room parent acts as a liaison between the PTA, the parents in the classroom, and the teacher. If you're interested in being the room parent for your child's classroom, please contact your teacher. I bet you they'll be waiting for that email. Another thing to consider is other ways that you can volunteer in the classroom. If you're interested in volunteering in day-to-day operations of the classroom, again, contact your child's teacher, and I'm sure they'll be very appreciative of your help. If you don't have the time to come into the classroom, let's be honest, some of us work, there are other ways that you can help out in the classroom too. From time to time throughout the year, teachers will send out emails about donations that we're looking for. These are, of course, completely optional, but if you're interested in donating books, supplies, or anything else the teacher needs to the classroom, that is also very, very appreciated. Our second grade team is comprised of 4 different teachers with 4 different sets of skills running 4 completely different classrooms. As such, we'll do a lot of the same activities, sometimes the same way, but you will see some differences from classroom to classroom. Don't worry, don't be alarmed. All of the big important activities, we will do the same. We will do the same way at the same time, but not every activity will look like that. What is PTA? PTA is the Parent and Teacher Association. It is a nonprofit organization integrated by parents and teachers that wants to ensure the excellence in students' education. The objective of PTA is to advocate for every child, to give them a voice and experiences that would otherwise not necessarily be obtainable. What does PTA do? The PTA identifies the needs of the school and helps to overcome those needs. PTA also provides volunteer manpower and support for classrooms, programs, and events. Without our PTA, events such as the Jogathon, Book Fair, Glow Dance, and Dine-Outs wouldn't happen here at Beacon Park. Our PTA also provides financial support for items needed in the classrooms. The PTA sponsors many activities and programs for students, parents, and staff. How does the PTA get money to support all those programs and activities? Membership fees are crucial to the PTA getting funding for school activities. Fundraising events, donations, and community partners also help the PTA raise those funds. Sponsorships are also a big part of PTA funding. Why should I become a member of the PTA? Becoming a member of the PTA allows you to have a voice when important decisions are made. Being a part of the PTA will benefit your child and help you to support your child's education. The PTA will allow you to connect with other parents in the community as well as the teachers here at Beacon Park. It will truly allow you to be involved in your children's education. What benefits do I receive being a PTA member? Being a member of the PTA gives you access to different discounts and offers from around the community. The PTA looks for programs and activities that enhance the education that your child is receiving.
The Beacon Park PTA is extremely valuable to our school and community. Our PTA is also a good political arm, able to join with other PTAs around Irvine and across the state to advocate for the needs of our school in general. Funding for schools in Irvine is minimal when you do comparison rates across the state and nation, and so PTA is able to raise funds and support programs at our school site that benefit just the Beacon Park students. I encourage you to join the PTA. Not only are you making a commitment to say that you support the students in the program here, it helps connect you with the other parents who are actively engaged in supporting our students and strengthening the program for them.
How can I get involved? You can become a PTA member. Also, you can volunteer here at Beacon Park. The PTA needs volunteers for different programs as well as classroom support for different events. You can also donate to the PTA. We depend on the donations made by parents and teachers to be able to help our school. With your help, we can make Beacon Park be the great school we want it to be. It's for our kids. Join the PTA today.
Thunder, 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 thunder,
Thunder, feel the thunder.